So today we're going to talk about PRA 4, which is in our Unit 2. It is solving open number sentences. So as with all math again, we're going to start with some manipulatives first, and then move into some drawing, and then move into the actual numbers. So what would be a good idea for this one, once again this will be something we've gone over in class, is to just take a step back and let your child, let your student look at a open word problem and then solve it the best they can. So, and just see what they do to solve the problem. So a good word problem for open number sentences, you want to start with word problems because it's a little more real world, is my mom went to the store and bought me some Bakugan toys. I have 6 Bakugan toys already. She bought me some more. I now have 10 Bakugan toys. How many toys did my mother buy me? So you should take some sort of manipulatives if you have toys, M&Ms, toothpicks, whatever it may be, and you say, okay, I had 6 Bakugan toys. 2, 4, 6. I had 6 Bakugan toys. My mom bought me some more so that I have 10. So it's really just watch what they do, whatever they may be doing. They might go straight to numbers and write down numbers. They may go to pictures and write down pictures. They may use manipulatives. And wherever they're at, I would always go back to the manipulatives, work through the pictures, work to the equation. If they wrote the equation right off, you can show them how watch if they can prove it. If they write down the equation, say, okay, show me that with manipulatives. Or if they just write down the picture, okay, show me that with manipulatives. Then show me with the picture, then show me with the equation. But first, just see how they solve it, see if they have a good idea of it, a good grasp of it. Even if they write the equation, that doesn't mean they have a good grasp of it. They may just know the equation, they may have just got lucky. You should ask them why they wrote that equation, and then ask them to prove it with manipulatives or with a picture. So, I had 6 Bakugans, my mom bought me more, I now have 10. So there's my 6 Bakugans. If I were solving this problem using blocks, I would, this is after you've given them a chance to solve it, and then see if they can do this part. Whether it's proving it or doing it a different way with manipulatives, see if they can do this part. There's 2 ways they can do it. They can either take 10 of these blocks, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 10 here and 6 here. So they can either say, so I had 6, and then my mom bought me more, so I have 10. So here's the 10 I had after my mom bought me more, and there's the 6 I had before my mom bought me more. So if I put these side by side, I can see that the difference between how many I started out with and how many I have after my mom bought me more is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if that's the difference, then my mother must have bought me 4. So that's the more abstract way. It's a little more, it's a little bit slobbery just because they have 10 here. But if you split it up and you have that opening here and saying what's getting added here to get to the 10, that's a little cleaner than stacking them and then saying 4. No way is the wrong way though. And so another way that they can do this, which maybe will seem a little bit cleaner, but once again, don't never discourage a way of mathematical thinking. Go with them, whichever way they go. Would be to do this, to say if I have 6 and my mom bought me more so that I have 10, then she bought me 1, now I have 7, she bought me 2, now I have 8, she bought me 3, now I have 9, she bought me 4, now I have 10. So if I ended up with 10 and I started out with 6, she obviously bought me 4. So there's our drawing. So now we're going to do our picture. And once again here you should have them draw it different ways. One way they can draw it is in a word on drawing here, you want them drawing, you'd like to push them towards at least drawing in mathematical and organized ways. So 2 rows of 3 instead of say just like that. And you can talk about the 2 differences, why we want to draw this way compared to this way, how this makes us stay organized, how it's easy to tell this is 6, this could be 6 or 5, we aren't really sure because they're jumbled up, but this for sure is 6, 2, 4, 6, or 3, 6. So you should work them towards trying more organized. And then your mother bought you more, so now you have 10. So let's keep adding how many your mom bought you until you get to 10. 1, 2, that's 8, 3, 4, that's 10. There we go. She bought me 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4. She bought me 4. Or they might want to do the actual addition sentence plus she bought me more. I don't know how much more. And then I ended up with 10. Once again, staying organized here, 2 rows of 5. And then we need to figure out how many she bought me if I had 6 and now I have 10. So to get from this 6, I go 2, 4, 6, so those are covered up. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so she bought me 4 more. And I should double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. The answer is, sorry about that, is 4. So you moved from using manipulatives to using pictures. Now you can choose whichever you want, you can try both, going from manipulatives to numbers, from pictures to numbers, and writing in the numbers, tell them to write the addition sentence before you have the answer. So from that, what does this addition sentence look like without the answer? 6 plus, I don't know, equals 10. And this should only be done after you've done about 3 or 4 with just manipulatives, 3 or 4 with just pictures. So 3 or 4 problems, just manipulatives, 3 or 4 problems, just pictures, and then moving into numbers after they're very comfortable with manipulatives and pictures of open number sentences. 3 to 4 of addition, 3 to 4 of subtraction. And also with subtraction, let's say I had 6 donuts, my brother ate some, and I only have 2 left. How many did my brother eat? So I started with 6 donuts, my brother ate some, now I only have 2 left. How many did my brother eat? So if he's eating, they're obviously getting taken away. How many do you have to eat to get me down to 2 donuts? Or, so you should be working with that one with them, and then also, I had some donuts, my brother ate 2, and I only have 2 left. How many donuts did I start out with? So that's 2 different open number sentences, one where the opening is your subtrahend, one where you're opening your minuend, and then with addition, each of your addition addends. So that should actually come out to more like 7 or 8 problems, 1 of each subtraction, 1 of each addition, talking about the differences, and then you can move into numbers. So we'll actually go with that one that we just had. Make it a little different though. So there's I had some donuts, my brother ate 2, I now have 3 left over. How many do I have to start out with? So we have a blank minus 2 equals 3. And so first off, you just want to go back to the picture saying, how do we solve this using this picture? Well, this 2 is getting taken away from something equaling 3, and I would go with their talk, see what they're saying. If they're saying, oh, that means I should add the triangles to the squares, or geez, that means the 3 to the 2. So what do I take away 2 from to get to 3? Well, if I have 3, then I add 2, it's 5, and if I take away 2 from 5, then I get 3, so it's 5. Or they may want to just try some numbers. They may even just guess and just say 6 take away 2, that's only 4, that's too much. 4 take away 2, that's 2, that's too little. 5 take away 2, that's 3, there it is. So they should go back to the pictures or go back to manipulatives. I ended up with 3, I took away 2, or you can put them under here. What take away 2 equals 3? and they can try it out. They can say I have 2, 4, 5, 5 take away 1, or 5 take away 1 equals 4, 5 take away 2 equals 3. There's your answer. 5 take away 2 equals 3. After they're comfortable showing that with pictures and showing that with manipulative, then you're going to move into the computation side of it. And you can say, okay, without using pictures, are there any ways you can think of figuring this out? And they might say using fingers, and then ask them, can they figure out some way, maybe using numbers? Once again, we should have already gone over this in class, so they should be comfortable with using a fact family to solve this. So here's how we use the fact family to solve this. Once again, remember, our minuends stay the same. So we already know what our two minuends are going to be for our fact family. They're both going to be the open number, and we already know what our sums are going to be because our sums and our minuends are the same. For fact families, these two are always the same, and these two are always the same. So then we have plus, plus, 2 and 3 are our numbers, you gotta flip them around. 3 and 2 are numbers, you gotta flip them around. Boom. So, there's our open number sense. You just say which one can we solve? I don't know, minus 2, we can't do that. I don't know, minus 3, we can't do that. 2 plus 3 equals blank, we can do that. 3 plus 2 equals blank, we can do that. Choose which one you want to do, doesn't really matter, or do both of them and find out if they have the same answer. And they should be able to figure out that that is 5 and 5, so our answer is 5, so 5 goes in all the boxes. Now, we get into double digit and triple digit open number sentences. So So 71 plus blank equals 94. So if we write that vertically, it becomes a very easy problem. 7 plus what equals, or you should always start with the ones digits, sorry. 1 plus what equals 4, 3, 7 plus what equals 9, 2. So that's another way to solve open number sentences. They can do that with subtraction either way. You should do it always. And also with triple digit. We aren't into regrouping or carrying yet, so it shouldn't be any numbers where there's regrouping or carrying. So would it be like 71 plus blank equals 90. 1 plus what equals 0? You can't do it. You would have to borrow and make it into an 11, and this would do a 6. That would be a 3, and that would be 11 plus what equals 0. 9. 9 plus 11 equals 20. 20. 8. 8 plus 1 equals 8 plus 1 equals 9. So as you can see, that gets pretty sloppy. And we just aren't going into that yet. You can also have them count up from 71, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, and see that's 19. You can have them use manipulatives. It's a lot of manipulatives though. You want to make sure that they're using tens blocks and ones blocks if they're going to use manipulatives. For drawings, they can use manipulative drawings. Once again, 10 blocks would be the best idea for this. 71 plus blank equals 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, sorry, 71, and then how many do you get to 94? There's 71, 81, 91, 92, 93, 94. So I added these 3 and these 2. So, and then they can also always do the fact family. So you should be trying vertical, trying drawings, trying fact families when solving open number sentences. But remember, always start with some lower number sentences using manipulatives, and then pictures, and then numbers, and then go into harder problems.